tuned for the fact check. It's where the party's at.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I have a list.
Okay, let's hear it.
These are just a couple things that happened from Aaron and I's motorcycle trip.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. First of all, we had so much fun.
Good.
We rode 1,000 miles in 3 days. I got a blister.
Yep.
My carbuncles hurt. I mean.
Did you use the soap?
Yeah, I used it last night.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
MRSA soap.
Yeah, I used it last night.
Okay, good.
We got, it was a pretty short trip, but we did get to 2 salad bars.
Fun.
Shoney's.
Shoney's. I know.
Do you remember Shoney's?
Yeah, Shoney's. Holy shit, I haven't thought about Shoney's.
Holy Shoney's. I know something suspicious with Shoney's happened on this trip.
Okay.
One was we pulled over, we're just following the directions, and I see a goddamn Shoney's, and I'm like, I didn't even think they were still around.
Same.
And I was like, I think they have salad bars.
Shoney's.
God, it's a great restaurant. They had a full salad bar and a lunch bar.
What's a lunch? Oh, like hot
They
food.
had a big pan of hamburger patties and onions and a broth. That was delicious.
Wait, the patties were in a broth?
Yeah, it was just like this big stainless steel bucket of hamburger patties and broth and onions.
Strange. Okay.
Yeah, maybe like hamburger fried steak or something. I don't know what the hell it was, but that salad bar was great.
Okay.
We really enjoyed that. And then we got off at an exit on our way home, and we were heading to Waffle House.
Oh.
And I looked to my right, and I was like, Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't been to Ruby Tuesdays in 40 years, I think.
For some reason, that one doesn't get me as excited as Shoney's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we've made a lot more memories at Shoney's.
Yeah.
But I just was like, oh, when I went 40 years ago at the 12 Oaks Mall in Novi, Michigan, I think they had a salad bar. So I pulled into Ruby Tuesdays, and Eric goes, wow, Ruby Tuesdays. And I go, I think they might have a salad bar. He goes, well, let's check. Sure enough, walk in. Gorgeous salad bar.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I fucking love a salad bar.
I do love a salad bar too. Okay, now did you deviate your salad from Shoney's to Ruby Tuesdays?
Well, there were some more options at Ruby Tuesdays. The price point's a little different.
Okay.
So we did have my sunflower seeds I love.
Okay.
More seeds and stuff for me at Ruby Tuesdays, which was great.
Did you get this teeny tiny small pieces of ham?
No, but it's funny you'd say that. The bucket of ham was the largest bucket on the salad bar.
Okay.
It was bigger than the lettuce bowls.
Right.
There was so much ham. And Aaron loves his ham.
I love ham on a salad.
You do?
Yeah,
I don't really mess with
bar
ham on the salad.
But it's in these teeny tiny pieces. Strips are so cute and chewy.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have loved it. There was a bucket of ham.
Do you put cheese?
Yeah, cheese, just to remind you, it's mushrooms.
Okay.
It's chopped egg if they had it.
Right.
Neither place had that.
Okay.
Well, that's a check mark.
Okay.
Garbanzo beans / whatever.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Mm-hmm.
Peas.
Okay.
Seeds, I always say, cheddar cheese. Then blue cheese dressing and the Catalina and a little bit of honey mustard. Mix all three.
Oh, my. Okay.
Yeah, and then several trips.
It's just we just have such different tastes in salad bar.
I know. I know. But that's great because we would never be competing.
Yeah.
Like if you got up there and there was like minimal blue cheese dressing left, I'd be panicked. You wouldn't care.
No, the only crossover we have is the cheddar cheese and
the lettuce.
Catalina and lettuce. Although I go light on lettuce. I don't go seeds.
You should start
at
doing
a salad
seeds.
bar.
Seeds are good for you.
I do put, that's the thing. My salad is not a salad bar salad to me is not meant to be healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just one update. We did hit 2 salad bars in 4 days, which that's a great average.
Great.
Maybe we'll be back for my coffee table book that I'm still working on, the Great Salad Bars of America.
Right, yeah.
Should they deserve Shoney? Okay, here's the Shoney's ding, ding, ding. So then I go out with, Aaron flew home, and I was there for one more night. So I picked Huey up in my Corvette. I was like, let's have a night on the town in the Corvette.
Okay.
It was so fun. We went to Bricktops. We had a delicious meal. And then on the way back, we just were cruising all over Nashville and going through different neighborhoods, and he's showing me things. And then we see this huge palace. This house, it was a palace. I was like, what is that, like 20-some thousand square feet? And he's like, yeah, at least. And he goes, that's the old CEO of Shoneys. And I'm like, what? That's the CEO of Shoneys?
That's Sim.
I thought they were out of business. Also, did he do a good job?
He did. Obviously, he owns a palace.
But should the place be out of business and you own a palace and you're the CEO? Doesn't that feel a little...
But it's not out of business, I guess. You went to one.
Well, yes, I went to one. I found one. Yeah. And when I posted a picture of it, every single person in the comments was like, oh my God, there's still a Shoney's. That's not the biggest sign of success.
I wonder if that's can we look up how many Shoney's are left in the United States?
That's a great search. This guy still has his palace, despite whatever happened.
Okay, well, I don't know if he doesn't deserve... He gave people a lot of food for a long time.
Clearly, it was very profitable for some period because this house was outrageous.
Wow.
There's 58 of them across 15 states.
Are there any here?
They never were.
No, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia.
So all the South,
They still have them in Georgia?
Now, will you look up what the maximum they had was at their peak?
This is 44% of the total.
That can't be right, man. I saw Shoney's everywhere, and this Shoney's just was like, it was a diamond in the rough. Anyways, I loved it, and I love Shoney's. It was exactly what you think. We're both 50, and we were the youngest by 30 years.
Yeah, in 1998, there were 1,834 states.
There we go. 1,800 down to, what'd you say, 50-something?
Yeah, 58.
So that's not 44%.
No.
I'm still surprised there's even 50.
So he must have built that palace when they had 1,800 locations. Okay. Now, second thing that happened was, so the first 2 days we rode too much, really.
Okay.
Went on the Dragon's Tail. This is a very famous road. There's like a kabillion turns in 22 miles. Maybe the curviest road in America, Huey said. That was beautiful. So fun. We got there. Next day, kind of a tactical blunder. As a surprise to Aaron, I had looked up if there were any cider mills in the area.
Ooh.
There was. Granddaddy's Apples. So I said, first stop, I have a surprise. We went to the cider mill. Line was so long. Back to your Vista story.
Yeah.
It was a good 2-hour wait. So I said,
2 hours?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You might have moved faster.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Okay.
So I said, let's just go get cider. You could go get cider. Well, it was all the donuts was the line.
Oh.
So I said, let's go grab some cider and let's go just sit at a picnic table and hope someone's had their fill and then buy the donuts off of them. That was my approach, and it worked. We sat down next to this couple, and I bought I bought one donut for $20. I said, I'll give you $20 for one donut.
Oh my God.
And they were ethical. So they gave us 2, which was nice.
Wow.
And so at first, the sticker shock of $20 for 2 donuts, right? I get it. That's gluttonous.
Yeah, no one liked
and shameful.
Yeah.
Unless you look at it this way. Get this 1 4-day trip of the year. 2 hours in that line. I said to Aaron, for anyone who makes more than $10 an hour, what we did was cheaper.
Yes, but work is shitty, especially if you're probably working at a place where you're getting paid $11 an hour.
Yeah.
So to spend 2 of those hours that suck towards 1 to 2 donuts.
If you're trading the 2 hours in line for 2 hours at work, yes, you'd probably be in line. You'd rather be in line. But I still stand by my math. That's a good way to look at it.
How come you still stand by it even though I poked a good hole?
Well, you're saying that the hours aren't comparable.
Yeah.
But for me, they're worse. It goes the other way. I'd rather do this show for 2 hours and stand on that line for 2 hours. And the people who bought the donuts are so happy because they were going to throw those away. And they basically were neutral. They didn't have to pay for their donuts. We got donuts without spending the 2 hours in line. So everything felt really clean.
Okay. This is this is very reminiscent of the Taylor Swift concert when I paid someone to buy my clothes.
I know, but mine's a little different because I actually didn't add to the line in any way whatsoever. Because those people had already gone in the line. They had bought their dozen donuts. And I didn't show up and say, will you buy a second thing of donuts? These were going in the trash. So I didn't really impede anyone else's day. And
you
these
still
people
found a workaround
I did.
to get
I
what
did.
you wanted
I did
and
do
with
that.
money.
With money.
So this
I
is
did do that.
Taylor Swift sweatshirt.
That part of it's identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I just didn't have to step in front of anyone and get it dicey.
He didn't step in front of anyone.
Oh, okay.
She was already in line.
Yeah. I don't know how you talked to her if you didn't get in line.
Oh, I mean that, but that's
everything's great. You did a great job.
Great.
We got these donuts, everything.
Were they good?
Oh, so good. So we leave there, and I want to go to Looking Glass Falls, and so I put that in my nav on my phone, and I have it on the handlebar, and then I add that as a way, like as a stop along my route to go to Old Edwards Inn, which is much further away in a town called Highland.
Okay.
So we get to the falls, we take some pictures, everything's great. Go to put my phone, like resume my thing. Well, it like turned it off. And now I have no cell service because we're in the middle of the mountains. So I just started continuing riding. All this to say, when I finally got cell service, I think that blunder added about 2 hours to our ride that day. And it was chilly that day.
Oh, no.
We get all the way to this town. That's a side note. You can't eat. We walk. I've been debating whether or not I want to complain about this or not. There was a weird thing going on culturally on this trip, which is we went into many, many restaurants that were near empty, and they told us the wait was 1 hour. And I don't really understand what is going on, but it had happened so many times that when we got to Highland, we walked in this restaurant, and I said, hi, two. Mind you, it's like 3:40 p.m. No one's eating lunch at 3:40 p.m. And she goes, it'll be an hour. And I'm looking at the dining room, and I just couldn't resist. Yeah. There were like 3 tables taken out of 25 tables. And I said, it's going to be an hour to sit in the empty dining room?
Uh-oh.
And she goes, there are 10 parties ahead of you. And then I look around, and we're the only people there. And I go, where are you hiding the 10 parties?
You did. You couldn't.
I couldn't resist. Okay. There was not 10 parties. And the fucking dining room was empty.
Maybe they went down the street, and it's like you buzzed them.
I prefer they just said, I don't want to work. And I go, that's cool. I get it. I don't want to work a lot of times, too. I'll leave. I don't want you to have to work if you don't want to work. But don't lie and then lie again to back up the first lie.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I was annoyed by this.
Can we say, though, potentially maybe they just had one server working?
And again, I think one server could have handled the 4th table. This was pretty consistent.
Really?
Yeah, it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. I don't know what was going on. I think what's going on is it's a really busy time of year in that part of the country. A lot of people are going to look at the leaves turn.
Yeah.
Even though they weren't turned at all. So I think they're overwhelmed.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Forget that. Anyways.
Okay.
Point is, by the time we got back to the hotel, we had ridden so long, and it was fucking cold. My hands were numb and the whole 9 yards. So I woke up on the next morning, and I'm like, I got to tell Aaron, I don't want to ride today.
How did you feel identity-wise?
It's challenging.
Yeah.
It's challenging. But I was like, oh, this is an opportunity for growth. Because the old me is like, you're riding every day, and you're riding hundreds of miles a day because that's what you came to do. But it was Sunday, there was football on, and I texted Aaron and I said, I hate to say this, but I think I want to just lay around all day today. And he said, I'm so glad you just sent this text. I was like panicked. You're going to want to ride more. We needed a break, right? So then I went online and I found a massage. And I wanted us to have, I just was lazy. I didn't want to try to book 2 different appointments. It felt like, because everything was so busy, I just went to couples massage. Because that way I know we can get a massage at the same time.
Yeah.
So I booked a couples massage for 7 p.m. on Sunday night.
Great.
I want to say the name of the place.
Romantic.
Can I say the name of the place?
Yeah.
Because it was so great. The name of the place in Asheville, if you're there, you must try it. Blazing Lotus Healing House.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so I also wrote in the comments, hey, it's two dudes, so we don't need to be in a couple's room if that's easier or harder, whatever. So we arrive at the thing, and I say, I don't know if you saw my thing. She goes, yeah, so we have 2 different rooms. I go, okay, let's do that. And she said, but we have a male and a female massage therapist. And I said, I'll take the dude. I go with Philip, and he's incredible. If you're going to go get Philip, he's insanely good. It was one of the best massages ever. I was so lucky. But while I'm laying there getting massage, I was just thinking in my head about people getting couples massages.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, I can't imagine, I know I'm not. But I'm on the far edge of this spectrum, I recognize. So then I got curious. You don't think when a man and a woman go get a couples massage,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude's laying there getting a massage from a woman, and then his wife's getting a massage by a man, I don't think that man is ever getting jealous or worried that there's a man stroking his wife right next to him.
I don't know.
I don't think so, or they wouldn't do it.
Right.
And so then I just started thinking about that, like, oh, this is a very interesting thing
Mm-hmm.
that this happens, couples massage, isn't it? A man's watching or is next to his wife getting rubbed by another man, and they don't care at all. And then I was like, okay, well, why don't they care? Mostly probably because they're just focused on the fact that they're getting rubbed.
Well, they're there. Like, I feel like they're like, nothing's going to happen. I'm right here.
Truly. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's framing. So that's fine if a man rubs your wife and gives her lots of pleasure.
Sure.
If it's her coworker, you're going to have a lot of problems. If it's a friend,
This is such
if it's a
a
friend,
stretch. Yeah.
you think it's a stretch. The activity is objectively the same.
I know, but the judgment isn't about the activity. It's about
Okay.
what it means. It's intimate. A massage is not, weirdly, even though it's so pleasurable, it's not intimate.
Right.
And if it crosses into intimacy, it's actually very uncomfortable, except for that one time.
Yeah. Let's be honest.
That one
here.
time.
Yeah.
If it's a coworker,
But let's say the coworker has not attracted to your wife.
they're not going to put themselves in the position to do that unless they are.
Yeah, I'm not doing a good job making my point. The activity is objectively the same.
Yeah. The motions.
Rubbing muscles with lotion.
Sure.
And so if you have a problem with one version, again, you've got to say, oh, he's attracted to her, where it becomes a problem, or they're not a professional, or.
Yeah, lots.
It's just you recognize what I'm saying about the fragility of the mind, that in this scenario, it's totally fine. I don't even think about it. But if it's anyone but this person, the activity itself is now objectionable.
Yeah, because of the nuance of what it means. There's no safety. Yes, there's no professionalism. There's no safety. The person's not sitting there. Even if it's not a couples massage, even if it's just a woman goes and gets a massage from a man, the husband isn't there.
Right.
They probably don't. Although,
It's like a compartment we have in our head where we go like, yeah, it's totally fine if a stranger rubs my wife's naked body in this context.
Yeah, because there's boundaries around that context. Whereas if it's a coworker,
That's a great, don't you like the term coworker?
it's crazy. It is so crazy. Like, yeah, that's like they're pushing a boundary. The massage therapist at Glen Lotus,
Close.
is like they could get sued. Like there's boundaries.
But they could get sued. But you got to make all things equal. So the coworker's not attracted to your wife.
You can't make it equal. This is the nuance. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The motion, the physical motion is the same.
Yes.
But what's behind it is not the same.
Right. So then, exactly. So let's go through it because you got to be specific. So what's the issue with the coworker and not the person at the massage?
Intimacy, emotional intimacy.
But you're assuming that there's like Erica from our pod could give me a massage. There would be nothing going on at all. Like we would all agree.
Well, I don't know that we'd all agree. I'll be honest. If all of a sudden it's like Erica's going to give Dax a massage, I think we'd all be like, why?
But right. In this scenario,
if it's a physical therapist or something, if it's a physical therapist friend, that's different to me because that is like medical.
I know, but it's funny because we've like, again, it's just a very arbitrary bracket we assign. Like because the person is a professional, which means what they went to massage school.
And they're in a
business. The act of
business.
touching my naked partner is fine because of X, Y, and Z. They're trained.
Well, not just because they're trained, because they have stuff to lose. There are parameters around that. They work for a business or own a business.
I guess what I'm saying is if you could establish the coworker's rubbing your wife because he's horny for her, I get it. You got a problem. If the coworker's dispassionately doing the exact same thing that the massage therapist is, it's funny that that's a big difference.
It just would never, that's never happened. That a coworker gives a non-passionate nothing.
All right, I couldn't get you on board.
Unless the coworker is getting his massage therapy license. That's a situation where it's like, I have to practice, I have to get so many hours in. That's different. But this regular at office 2 coworkers, no.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
But again, I think what you believe you're objecting to is this coworker wants to rub my wife. But I'm asking for the scenario to be the same as the masseuse, which is the coworker doesn't want to rub your wife.
Then why is he?
Because your wife asked him, and they have a massage table at work. I don't know why.
But this is, but Dax,
you're just saying it couldn't happen without those other things at play. But it could.
How?
Because I've rubbed lots of people's shoulders and stuff. All right. Well, I really thought I was going to have something here, but I don't. I think it's just really funny that it's fine to have a dude rub your naked wife in one context, and then it's completely objectionable in another. I think is funny.
Yes, because it is. I hear what you're saying, but the difference is boundaries and no boundaries, and that is real. Those are real. Human.
Yeah, I just don't think people then get specific about what that means. What are the boundaries that are being crossed? Is it that no one can touch your wife? No, because in this scenario they can. Is it they're attracted to my wife and want to rub her sexually? Yeah, that's a huge objection.
Mm-hmm.
But Jess, your friend, could give you a massage and none of those things would be on the table.
Well, he's not.
Because he's gay.
Yeah, he has, there's no, but even, okay, so yes, like he isn't attracted to me, so that feels kind of fine. It also still kind of doesn't. Like, I think I would be like, feel a little uncomfortable.
You want some anonymity when someone's seeing you nude.
It's nudity.
Is best done anonymously.
Is either for a partner for the most part. I mean, this is not like, or for pleasure in an anonymous way.
Yeah. I just think if you were the alien in the spaceship and you saw this man like watch his wife's getting rubbed by a stranger next to him and he's completely at peace and he's getting rubbed, everything's groovy. And then he walks in his house and the neighbor's giving, and then he goes crazy and murders the guy. I think if you're the alien, you might just be like, oh, this is really funny.
I guess. I mean, this is a ding, ding, ding because I had friends in town from Georgia.
Yeah.
Which was really, really fun. And one of the one of the people, Gina, Gina is my hair play and massages partner. So we've been doing hair play and massages since we were 11.
Yeah.
And if we're ever like together, we make sure that happens.
Yeah.
And it is like, everyone always has this like,
your friends don't like it.
Yeah. Or they like it, but they're like, I think they think it's kinky.
Yeah.
And it is always really funny because it is so not. Like it is so benign. It's nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess in some ways this is sort of what you're talking about.
That's what I'm
saying.
Yeah.
But it's different when it's a man and a woman if they're heterosexual. Like me and Gina are heterosexual, so there is something about like it's fine.
But I don't. I just don't think everyone's attracted to each other because they're opposite sex. I mean, I think it's a very tiny.
You say that about everyone. You say I'm attracted to everyone. It's definitely not a tiny. I think most men who see a woman naked mostly
could fuck.
Are going to be like attracted.
I don't think that's the case for women.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So that's
so
why
I'm not worried that my wife's attracted to the massage therapist.
Yeah, and I don't
Or
think
the
it's
neighbor.
reverse a wife is all that worried about their husband going to a massage therapist. Woman.
Right, which is ironic because that's who should be nervous. My
Why?
example is
No.
because, as you just said, a guy will take a blowjob from a billy goat. A man shouldn't be that worried about his wife getting a massage because, in general, the wife's not just randomly attracted to every guy that would be rubbing her.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm this whole thing started with me being the man dealing with your wife's naked getting rubbed by another man, and you don't care. And you should probably not care too much, period, because I don't think most women are going to get horned up over a random dude giving them a massage.
Yeah, but exactly. So it's a coworker's not a random dude, and
But I bet your
is-
wife's not attracted to 99% of her coworkers.
Well, if she's getting a massage from a coworker, she probably
it's the one
is.
she's not attracted to.
That's not.
I said it can't be about attraction.
But
the massage can't be.
There's no.
Because then you have a real problem. Your wife is engaging with someone she's attracted to in an intimate activity.
Yeah.
But my scenario is she's not attracted to the coworker. He just doesn't have this title. So you make a big deal. Okay, we're done with it. We're done with it.
Wow. Wow, I guess that was it.
That was
but
it.
hair play and massages were fan. We didn't get to massages because it was
what
too
is-
late.
I understand the hair play, but what are the parameters of the massage? You guys get bare naked and
No, not bare naked. Normally,
is it full body massage?
no, just back.
Okay.
Back massage.
Full body changes it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like if your friend's working on your butt cheek, working on your glute.
She is a physical therapist, so like I
yeah,
would
that's-
maybe let her do that.
Yeah, you should.
Um,
And she should do it to me too.
God, it's been a minute since I think shirts are off.
Oh, wow.
But you're laying down.
Okay.
So no one's, it's not.
Bras off?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a bit kinky.
But no, because you're laying down as if you are in a massage.
Yeah, of course.
And then we normally
Oil?
sit on the butt.
Sit on the butt. Is there lotion involved?
No.
It's a dry rub.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's a Memphis dry rub.
Are the shirts off? Now I
They
don't
must
remember.
be off. You can't, might be a shirt on massage.
It might.
God, you can't even
can't remember. It's
remember.
been-
I'd be so hurt if I were her.
Fuck, should I tell?
Like oh yeah, I would be hurt.
No, I think it's shirts off.
Yeah, it's got to be. Shirts. What's the point?
But hair
get these
play is
shirts
first,
off.
and hair play is the
Best
main
part.
Yeah, it's the best part.
So you guys did find time to play
Hair
with each
play.
other's hair.
Yeah.
And how does that work? It's a 10-minute chunk or 15 or
So
is it
you're
honor
gonna
code?
hate. It's
'Cause-
honor.
Ugh, no,
I
you need
know.
a timer.
I know you wouldn't like that, and sometimes I do stress out about it a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what if I don't reciprocate the way I'm supposed to because I am not paying attention? Normally, I go first.
You receive first?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that. How come that's the system?
I don't know. It's just like
It's
something.
just
It's
the
just what
system.
we've been doing.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, and so I am like, oh, I wonder how long it's gone, so I know what to do.
Yeah.
But I normally
look
try
at
to
the
let
clock.
that go.
Just look at the clock before it starts and then
It's
at the
so
end.
fun. And brushes and
Oh,
like
there's brushing.
braid. Like you'll do
Do y'all's
braids.
hair look crazy afterwards? Is it like all super big?
Not really.
Oh, I just picture everyone's hair like this afterwards, like ratting it and twisting it and combing it.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so good.
But even that's a distinction, right? Like, I think people would be jealous. Like, it can feel so good
Mhm.
and not be sexual.
Of course.
Right. But I think people think anything feels good, they're triggered. Yeah.
I understand that. That's true. But again, a massage is like that. A regular massage is
I know.
like that at a place. It feels so good, but there's zero. I mean, again, there are some exceptions, but
Right.
zero sexual feelings or intimacy. And we're chit chatting during hair play and massages,
Okay.
so we're catching
Time's
up.
flying.
Yeah, time is flying.
Do you think you did the same amount she did to you or a little less?
I just think maybe I
You're
did a
worried.
little.
Yeah. This is your donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think our our framing of things is just so funny
I mean,
and arbitrary.
it is interesting that, I mean, it is a strange sim because I did have that thought, the same thought, sort of, which is like, it's so funny that they all think, they can't imagine a world in which our hair play and massages isn't kinky.
Right.
Like, they can't imagine that.
Yes.
They think it's weird.
So, yeah. And great. So we bond on that.
Yeah.
I'm regularly just like, I can't grasp the level of jealousy everyone else experiences. Like, I just can't find purchase in it.
Yeah.
And then I'm always just looking at these, like, what I think are mental hiccups or inconsistencies with the whole thing. It's just like, yeah, you'd be totally fine with this.
Yeah, it is context, though. Again, that's why I think, I'm like, you just need more information to know whether jealousy should happen or not.
Yeah.
When it's two heterosexual females who've been doing this since they were 11.
Yeah.
I mean, her husband, Robbie, shout out Robbie, he doesn't care.
Well, bet not. I bet he's sitting in the corner with his playing pool pocket. Pool. Pool pocket.
Pool pocket. No, he knows it's nothing.
Is it kinky if he plays pocket pool while this is happening?
Yes,
yeah,
that
it is.
takes it up to a different level.
Okay.
Well, would you let a coworker check your prostate?
Well, you're my coworker, so I guess you're asking if I would let you check my prostate.
Let's go.
If you could accomplish what needed to be accomplished and I needed to know, yeah.
You would not.
I would. If I needed to know
Okay.
he knew.
Would you let me? And that's a better comp because we're two heterosexual people.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
would
wouldn't.
have to run that by my wife.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she would say no.
Well, no. If I need, again,
This is not a diss on her.
no. What I'm saying is if I needed to find out if my prostate was big because then next steps needed to be taken.
Yeah.
And you, for whatever reason, you knew just as well as my doctor if it was enlarged. And we were stuck somewhere. And I called her and said, I got to find out if I got to go to the emergency room. The only way is Monica has to put her finger in my butt. But don't worry, she knows what size the prostate is.
See, again, there's so much context. There's a lot of context.
But what I do know about her is if I needed that to be done, she wouldn't care who did it as long as the thing I needed to get done got done.
I don't know about that, and it's not anything to do. It's nothing about her. It's just it's okay for her to have boundaries. It's okay for her to say, you know what, I'm actually not all that comfortable with that.
Yes.
I'd prefer you go to the emergency room.
Right, but that's not an option. That's why I painted it very specifically. No, it's everything.
Well,
I'm not calling her to say, hey, hon, can Monica put her finger in my butt for fun? That's a call I'm not making.
Obviously.
And she's not saying yes to.
I know, but now you made a scenario that's like not a real scenario.
No, it is a real scenario. The whole reason I just let a man put his finger up my butt right now is because I had to.
Yeah, but he's a doctor.
Yes.
So, and
I had to have that done.
Yeah.
And if nobody was around to do the thing I had to have done.
I know, but Dax, my point is that scenario you're saying right now, nobody's around.
Yeah.
To have something done that you need done, which is put a finger up your butt.
Yes.
Is not real. Like
no, it's not real.
Yeah,
it's not real at all.
You'll never be in that situation where you can't get to a hospital and only a female coworker is with you.
My point is, if something had to be done for my health that involved you or any female coworker was the only person that do it, Kristen would say yes, as I would too. Like if you have to have something done, I can get over my jealousy.
Right.
For you to be healthy and safe.
Sure. I mean, massage is a little different.
No, but we went to
we moved it over.
Prostate, which I just had to have done.
But
not because I wanted to.
Right.
Yeah. And not because he wanted to put his finger in my butt.
Yeah, he's a professional, and so there's boundaries there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do facts.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I'm not going to do what I did last time this happened, where I presented the facts and everyone in the whole world listening, including you, was like, these are really good. These are really intricate. You really did it this time.
A real deep dive. I don't know what got into you, but it was a deep dive. And it turned out.
It was Sophia.
Yeah. God bless Sophia.
Sophia is back on the facts today.
Oh, wow. So this, for both of us, will be illuminating.
Yes. And she's better than me at this. So they're going to be good. Okay. What is Confederate money and how much was it worth? Answer / correction. Confederate money or Confederate States dollar was paper currency issued by the Confederacy between 1861 and 1865 to fund the Civil War. It was backed only by the future payment after Southern victory. It started out roughly the same value as U.S. dollar, but by 1863 it was worth 6 cents per U.S. dollar, and by 1865 it was worthless.
Uh-oh.
Today, given rarity, it could be worth much more.
Oh, more than valueless. That seems like a low bar.
Right.
Yeah. Or less than 6 cents on a dollar.
Right. And it probably depends on where you are, where that would be worth something or not.
Yes.
Who's that? Who's the guy we have on who collects the hair?
Oh.
The presidential hair?
Cohen.
Jared Cohen.
Jared Cohen.
Jared Cohen.
He might have some Confederate money.
Yeah. He's a collector of history.
It's, boy, how do I say this? I do not want to offend the South, but it's adjacent to people who collect Nazi memorabilia. It's haunting. It's so powerful. My whole point is like, if you walk into someone's house and they have all these Confederate dollars, do you go like, oh, is this person worth it? Do they like, or were they an anti-abolitionist?
You need to learn more.
Yeah.
You need to have more conversations with that person because, yeah, they could be just a huge history buff.
Yeah. Like I could own some Nazi plates, and it would not make me in any way a Nazi or someone who thought anything that Hitler was about was good.
This is so complicated. Yes, because yes, you could definitely own that as like, whoa, this is like a piece of world history. How wild! And
yeah,
and
it's a piece of the most dramatic chapter in modern history.
Horrific, the most horrific. Yeah. But here's where things get tricky is like, if a Jewish friend comes over and you have these like Nazi plates
displayed.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, this is just because I'm a history buff.
Right. I also have Genghis Khan's belt over there.
Right. And they probably would be like, okay, like they would probably be able to see that as truth.
Yeah.
But they are not going to be able to look at that and not feel pain.
Yep. Yeah.
And same with Confederate dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So, because this goes back to the whole Confederate flag. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I understand that to you it doesn't mean that, but to so many people and it did mean that.
I accept both realities.
Yeah.
And there's a third, which is there are a lot of people that love the Confederate flag because they are displaying their racism.
Sure.
Like that's definitely happening.
Yeah.
When I drive
more and more now
through certain areas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what they're saying.
Yep.
And there are some people like the hunting, fishing South, the pride of the South. I really believe them.
I believe them too, but that's my point. And I have one of my best friends, I think struggled with this for a little bit. He's Southern, and he's like a hunter, fisher, also like a professor. He has a PhD. He's very introspective and smart.
Yeah.
And so I think he was struggling with this for a while because he's like, no, it represents this. But he did come around to like, but no.
And again, he barely got there and he's a professor. Some people don't.
Some people don't do that.
Yeah.
And I wish they would, I guess. I wish they would. But yeah, it's... Anywho, okay. Did printing money in the U.S. start during the Civil War? First federally issued paper currency, the greenbacks, was introduced during the Civil War in 1861 under the Legal Tender Act. Paper money dated as far back as 1690, but not on the national scale. So money was largely coinage or banknotes before 1861. The U.S. dollar in coin form originated in 1792. But yes, nationwide legal tender notes began by the Treasury during the Civil War. Okay, who wrote the Grant, Twain, Adams, Hamilton biographies, and when were they written? Grant, 2017 by Ron Chernow.
We love them. Wow, I love them.
Twain,
I love them.
2005 by Ron Powers.
No, that's not the one I'm listening to.
Well, we are listening to the new one now.
Yeah, which is Ron Chernow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is an old one.
Oh, okay.
Adams, 2001 by McCullough. Hamilton, 2004 by Ron Chernow.
Okay, so Hamilton's Chernow and McCullough's Adams.
Oh, wow, this is an important one. When did humans stop eating poop? Okay, answer. Can't find reliable data.
Yeah, that was my hunch. Yeah, hard to know.
Really hard to know.
We'd need a cave painting of a man eating a pile of poop that had just fallen out of another human.
And then the next painting where he's not doing that.
There's a circle with a line through it. Don't do this. You sicko.
Okay, do rabbits poop 200 to 300 times a day? What is the average number of time animal poops a day? I mean, I already did this on a previous fact, so turns out I am pretty good at this.
Right, because now we're just
Rehashing.
rehashing.
But I'll go through them again. Rabbits, 200 to 300. Moose, 13 to 21. Birds, 12 to 40. Geese, every 12 minutes.
Gross.
Penguins, up to 140 times a day.
I wonder if the geese and birds have to poop that much evolutionarily to keep themselves light.
Oh,
As we know, their bones are hollow, so they can fly.
yeah.
Maybe like
bird
you
bones.
can't carry around a pound of
That's true.
dung.
Okay, fun fact, blue whales supposedly excrete 200 liters of poop in one single bowel movement.
200 liters.
How much is that?
See how many gallons that is.
Yeah.
52.8 gallons.
In one poop? Oh my
Gross.
God, that's disgusting. No wonder the ocean is polluted.
When you were gone and we did a couple armchairs, Aaron and I,
Armchair
one of the
Nine.
guys was a submarine
Oh,
worker, submariner, and yeah, they squirt their tanks out, their waste tanks.
into the ocean?
They have to. They don't come up for 6 months.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And he said there is a feeding frenzy outside the.
Ew.
And I bet there is when these blue whales let loose too.
Ah. Gross. Who coined the term illusion of fluency? Woo Kyung-on, 2022 guest.
Woo
Woo Kyung-on.
Kyung.
She was so playful and fun.
We loved her.
Yes. Cognitive psychologist and professor of psychology at Yale.
Mm.
She talks about allure of fluency can trick us into thinking we can do something simply because it felt easy, which leads to the illusion of fluency.
Yeah.
She was cool. Go back in the archive, listen to her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, that was a good episode. And that's it for Sophia's facts on Stephen Dubner.
Oh, great. Good job, Sophia.
Yeah, good
job
job.
reporting them, Monica.
Thank you.
Rob, good job. All
right.
I love you.
Love you.